We now return to Honoring Black History, Part 2.
And welcome back, everybody. Nearly 55 years ago, Jerry Gaines walked onto the campus of Virginia Tech, becoming the first full scholarship African-American athlete to attend the school. And WFXR Sports David DeGuzman explains how the Hampton Roads native forged a path for other black athletes to follow in Blacksburg.
All those big stone buildings, I had never seen anything like that. It was a transformative period in my life. There were a lot of huge changes, things that I had never experienced. I had never even seen a mountain, to give you any idea.
Virginia Tech today is a lot different from the Virginia Tech Jerry Gaines attended back in the fall of 1967.
During those years, there were ridiculous things they had to consider, things you would consider ridiculous now. Who is he going to room with? Is he going to eat in the dining hall? Will he be able to swim in the university pool?
Gaines became a student at the height of the civil rights movement in the late 1960s, making history as the school's first African-American athlete on full scholarship.
And no one in my neighborhood had ever gotten a scholarship to college. No one, hardly anybody had ever gone to college. So when I found out that I was going to be going to Tech, everybody in the neighborhood was really happy about the whole thing, the whole family and everybody. And so it put a little pressure on me to not fail. I had to be successful for their sakes, to not let them down. You were automatically an experiment to see if it could work. But coming in, there were a lot of people that didn't want it to work. It made the pressure that much higher on me to make it work. So I had to be this person that was not only acceptable, but welcomed.
The track was where Jerry found refuge. In a world that was unequal in nearly every aspect of his life, Gaines saw athletics as the great equalizer.
You compete against world champions and Olympic gold medalists, you know, every year. And so here I am, a freshman, and I'm going against the best in the world in different things. It's serious pressure, but I just use that to as a motivator to make myself better.
Gaines turned out to be one of the best. His school record in the outdoor long jump stood for 42 years, and his 120-yard hurdles record still stands to this day.
I had no intentions of being anyone's pioneer. That wasn't the idea. My idea was to go there, to do well, academically, athletically, and to graduate. Being the first at Virginia Tech meant being the only at Virginia Tech. So it was a lonely time. So I can't tell you the number of nights I said, you know, God, what in the world did you put me in this place for? Because there was no one there.
Gaines knows the answer to that now. He sees it in the faces of other black athletes that have thrived at Virginia Tech since he paved the way more than a half a century ago. After graduating, Gaines became a father, teacher, coach, and mentor. And at a time when many are still fighting for change, he has a message for those inspired by his story.
What advice I give people is to change that little piece of the world that you can change. Your day-to-day experiences and exchanges with other people actually are what will make the difference.
And that was David DeGuzman reporting. Now, Jerry Gaines, when he gets the opportunity, he does make regular visits back to Blacksburg to catch up with Virginia Tech athletics. And again, as David DeGuzman said, what for Jerry Gaines paving the way for other African-American athletes to shine on the campus of Virginia Tech. Charmaine.
Ooh, nicely done, right?